So I thought I would come on today and do a little segment about journals, but not journals like you and me would know journals. Basically, I'm talking about journals like these, like the Wreck This journal, or the other ones that I'm going to show you. Now, we've got the Easter holidays coming up soon, plus we've got summer slowly clawing its way back, and I thought that it would be quite cool just to show you some of these books that you could either use to take on holiday and doodle yourself, or for your children to use. And basically, it's going against the grain, because you're not supposed to draw in books, are you? It's not a done thing. And basically, I thought I would just go through some of the books that I've got that I want to, so like when I take away on holiday and things like that. So sometimes you go to places and God forbid they do not have internet. I like that myself, so I don't know about any of you guys, but you know, sometimes it's just nice not to have any of that stuff and just to be creative. So this is what I bought this book for. I'll just take that clip off because I've been doing some bits in it, and as you can see, I've doodled on the front cover. This is by Kerry Smith, and it's a Wreck This journal. She has a whole range of sort of Wreck This journal type books. Some of the others I have here, I haven't got all of them, and I would love to have all of them, but I haven't even started on the ones that I've got yet, so there's no point in buying the others. So basically, the whole premise of this journal is the fact that you can either do what they ask, or you can do whatever the heck you want in it. So on the first cover, I mean, I'm going to do something on here. I might stick some scrapbook paper that I like, or something of that nature. I've just done some doodling on the first page. I've got a pencil drawing in here that I've yet to colour in. I haven't done anything on this page yet, so I just sort of flip through and show you, you know, things that I've done. It tells you to add your own page numbers, and then I've just written numbers on the page. There's a whole load of pictures and ideas and inspiration on Pinterest, on Instagram, and just on the internet itself. So if you want to have some inspiration, like some of these things are on there and you think, oh, that's a good idea, I'm going to do that, or, you know, just change it up a little. So it just tells you basically to do things. I've just sort of started using my stamps, just doodling and using my sprays, just everything that you've got in your craft room that you know that you want to use. Like I said, I haven't done all of the pages. I've just sort of started to do so. You can just, it's something that you can dip in and out of. And some days, if you just think, oh, I fancy having a go at doing it, then go for it. I mean, one of these pages, let's have a look. It's got like stick. What does it say? Collect the stamps of all your mail. And luckily, last year I did an Alice in Wonderland challenge, and I got quite a few entries from abroad, so I got some really cool stamps to stick in there. So just little things like that, because then you'll open that up and go, oh yeah, I remember so and so, or that, or whatever. So it's another way of sort of journaling your life. So there's that one, and then I've also got, when I'm on my travels, a miniature one. I think this one retails at $8.99, but I'm sure you could probably go onto Amazon or somewhere like that and see if you can get any good deals, or eBay or what have you. This is exactly the same premise as that one, just on a smaller scale, really. You know, I've done a few pages. It says to write a secret in a napkin, which I've done here, and then I taped it down with washi tape. It says, acquire a napkin from a restaurant, write a secret in it and glue it here. So it said to glue it there, but I glued it in there. You know, just stickers, float this page, and there's all sorts of things. Cover this page in circles, you know, turn this page black. Just certain bits and pieces. Sometimes you just pick it up and go, oh yeah, I'll do that page today. So that's those. We've also got by Kerry Smith the Mess, the Manual of Accidents and Mistakes. These ones I haven't actually done anything with yet. I actually got these from somebody. I got both of these from somebody on Facebook. They were selling them and they didn't want, and I bought them from them. So I didn't pay full price for them. But again, it's exactly the same kind of thing. Whether or not you do what it says on the page is completely up to you. You could probably go right against the grain. So here we have, like, I don't know, is that designer t-shirt. Mess up this t-shirt. It tells you, you know, some ideas of what to do. So great for the kids for summer holidays, car journeys, anything like that, because that's a whole lot of activities there. Basically, it's an adult activity book or kids activity book. And then this one is This Is Not a Book. Okay, and then it says here, this object does not exist without you. You will determine the content and the final product. All will be shaped by your imagination. You must go out into the world in order to bring it to life and complete the assignments. If it's not a book, then what exactly is it? The answer is up to you. And I love that, absolutely love that. And this one's actually got colour in it, this one. There's all sorts of photographs. I think there's another one called The Scavenger. She does, you can go and pick up leaves. And so say if you go out on a nice autumn walk or something, or even on a summer walk, spring walk, you know. So that's basically the premise of that one. What was that then? Guest. So you can basically, these books, whatever happens to them, they will be yours. So there will not be another book like it. And then the other books that I've got are probably a bit more for the adults of us. Although the children could still do this, and you could have the children be part of it. It's the Whoever It Is Family Project. And this one is by Paul John Flintoff and Harriet Green. And this is basically a family story. And it's kind of the same thing. It says draw the pictures that hang in your home. Record your Desert Island Discs. Desert Island Discs, for those of you that don't know, is was a radio show, and people used to go on and talk about what records they would take to their desert island if they were marooned on one. Your family through time, a family holiday, you can put pictures there and write about what you did. Time to go. Outstanding achievements, dream jobs, just kind of things like this. And these are a good legacy, family photo, a good legacy to keep for your family to sit through. You can sit through and go through what you've done on a New Year's Eve. That's quite a good thing to do, you know, with a couple of glasses of sherry and sit and have a laugh. So that is the Whoever It Is Family Project. And then I also got this one I got from TK Maxx, and this is just sort of along the same theme of Fauxbonichi. I do a Fauxbonichi daily, as you know, if you've watched some of my other videos. And this is basically a doodle a day, and it's 642 doodles, so it's not quite a doodle a day. 365, yeah. No, it's more than a doodle a day. Duh. Anyway, so this has basically just tells you what to draw, and you draw it. So you could do that every single day, but it's all things to do with fashion. And this one is by, I don't know, but the publishers are Chronicle Books of San Francisco. There are other books in the series, and that is 642 things to draw and 712 more things to draw. and they're from Chronicle Books. And then also along the same premise of the Wreck-It journals, there's this one here, which is by Alfie Deyes. He's a YouTuber, and I must admit I got the second one first. Go figure. I think it was because it was in Tesco's and I bought it because it was like £3 something, and I thought, oh, that looks good, like good fun. So I bought this one, and this was the very first one that, oh no, I had the Wreck-It journal, and I thought, oh, it's like the Wreck-It journal. So, and then I found the first one in W.H. Smith, I think. And again, this is of the same kind of, we'll do the first one, the same kind of thing as the other one. You've got to stick photos in. There's my photo that I've got to stick in. Just pop that on there. And then, you do things. I've started to do a few things. Sometimes I just sit in my bed and, you know, if I can't be bothered to read a book, I'll sit and draw in a book, you know. So, again, this is the same kind of thing, and it's called The Pointless Book, and there's all sorts of, you can send it to yourself, you can put a picture on. So that's the two, that's the first one, and then that was the second one. And lastly, this one I got, it's called My Life Story, and basically it's 100 years, it's a 100-year journal. And I haven't done it yet, I haven't started yet, so I need to live beyond my years to finish it, kind of thing. It's lovely. It comes in that lovely case, which you could then decorate. It's a lovely hardbound book with gorgeous silver detail foiling on the pages. And then on the inside, it's a hefty old book. It says, My Life Story by... And then it's like this book belongs to. I have started in certain parts to write. You draw pictures of tattoos, etc. Where you've lived, things to do. It's just, it's very, you know, very generic. But you can decorate it however you like. Achievements and awards. I'll just get to the... And I think these kind of things are a fantastic legacy to leave your family, because that you watch so many of these Who Do You Think You Are programs, and people don't tend to talk about their past. See, I have started. I've filled in the bottom, and it goes through seasons. So this is winter, and then you have spring, summer, and that's basically how it goes throughout the whole journal. So it's up to you. You can keep it like that, or you can do whatever you want. And that is by, I think it's Suck UK, SUCK UK. So I think that is a fantastic kind of legacy to leave. And it says, a diary for your whole life. So that is your whole life in one book. So anything, you know, any milestones, anything that happens to you, you can put it in here, and it's then recorded for your family history. So basically, that is my little take on some of the books that are out there in the market. If you just fancy doing something different, if you have to be doing something all the time, great for taking on holiday, great for just sitting and having a coffee with, and just when you're taking 5, just to sit, doodle, whatever you want to do. So I hope you enjoyed that, and you know, I'd love to hear your comments and see if you have any of the Wreck-It journals or any of these books, and I'd love to see what you've done inside them. So if you want to put a comment below or put a link to a video below, that would be amazing. So thanks everyone, have fun, keep crafting!